Hello and welcome back to the channel FMG to MD, your companion through ups and downs in medical journey. So let's talk about how to increase study efficiency. But what is the need to increase study efficiency? See, study efficiency does not only mean to do hard work. It is hard work plus smart work. That is, in a same amount of time, you can cover a much more amount of topic without really getting exhausted with a quality content. It's not about just increasing the number of topics in quantity, but also in quality. So let's dive into the video. Number one, first of all, write what is your goal and what is your target. Until you are not having any clarity what to achieve, you will not be knowing how to do it. Write down, get yourself a small diary, and on the front page of the diary, write what is your goal, whether your goal is to clear FMG exam or your goal is to clear NEET PhD exam, and how many months. Write it down on the front page of the diary so that whenever you'll open to make notes, you will be having a vision that this is my vision and I have to work towards it. So write down that in coming 2 weeks, I have to complete both these subjects and I have to complete these many MCQs and I have to complete these many modules. This is your goal for the month. And now breaking it down to even smaller step, I would write down your targets on every single basis before going to sleep. Whenever you're going to sleep, write it down that what are your goals and targets for tomorrow. Just don't write that I have to study Obs Gynae. No. Break it down that I have to complete my preeclampsia videos and MCQs and modules tomorrow. Give your time for physical activity, for studies and break. Make a schedule for every day before going to sleep. Because if you're waking up without a schedule and a proper goal, you will be lost at what to study, how to study, where to start, should I revise or should I just make a new topic for my day. You will be lost because one day before you're already studying, so you know that what to continue. So write it down so that whenever you wake up tomorrow, you know that I had write it down yesterday, so I have to study this today morning and then this much break, and then this is my 4th or 5th diary and I write it down every day that what are my goals and what are my targets. Not necessarily that initially you will be able to achieve all the targets. Even I am not able to achieve all the targets, but once you break it down, you have a vision that this is my deadline. I have to somehow put all the efforts to complete this subject by this deadline. So there is no way that you will be distracted. You know that I have given myself a deadline, and if I won't complete that, you will be in so much guilt that I have wasted time. Initially it will be a bit difficult, and gradually you will see that you are more adapting to this habit and you are making your day a little more productive every day. The next very important step is to keep yourself physically, mentally and emotionally healthy, because until and unless your body, mind and soul are not in harmony with each other, no matter whatever technique you apply, you won't be able to increase efficiency. So for physical fitness, drink 3 to 5 liters of water daily. Keep your water bottle on your table so that you don't have to get up in between your study sessions. Do some kind of physical activity at least 30 to 40 minutes. It can be either some stretching, yoga, doing some aerobics or dancing, because whenever you are doing some physical activity, there are endorphins and dopamine releasing from your brain, because when you'll feel healthy from inside, then only you will be able to increase your productivity. For emotional stability, talk to your family, friends or siblings, even if they are not from the same academic background. Because even on your worst days, when you are at your lowest and not feeling good and having anxiety attacks, you know that you have someone in your life on which you can fall back on, and that's really a great blessing to have. So whenever you are feeling down or you're thinking there's so much of pressure in life, then go and rant with someone. You will really feel relaxed. For mental peace, always thank God after waking up and before going to sleep that whatever He has given us is more than what we actually deserve. And whenever you see someone is less privileged than us in any aspect, can it be financially, academically, emotionally, just try to help them. If you are seeing a friend suffering through academic or emotional instability, try to teach them that topic or help them in venting out, because whatever you will give will definitely come back to you. Instead of creating a competition, try to create a healthy environment that helps both of you. The next really important step, yet difficult to increase study efficiency, is to minimize distractions. Everyone is distracted in today's world, but we have to actively fight against our impulse, and we don't have to be a slave to our mind. We should learn how to control our mind actively. Just say it out loud that I will not touch my phone for 2 hours, or I will not touch my phone until and unless I will done with this topic. The more actively you try to complete your impulse, you will feel that you have really achieved something in your day. The next thing that can really increase your efficiency is to take short study sessions with breaks instead of long study hours. You can either follow Pomodoro technique, that is studying for 25 minutes and then taking 5 minutes of break, and following such cycles for 4 times and then taking a long break of 20 minutes. You can adjust time according to yourself. Instead of 25, if you think you can study for 45 minutes with full efficiency, you can make it like that, because by this you are preventing yourself from burnt out, and whenever you are studying, you are giving your best focus while it. You can use few apps like Focus Keeper, Study Bunny or Forest app, or none of that work, then you can just use your phone timer for this. People usually say the next technique gives all of us an IQ like Einstein, that is to teach someone. Whenever you are done with the topic, just call out your friend or sibling or even parents and try to teach them the topic in a very simplest possible way. And at whatever point you were stuck, just go back to your notes and then cover that void. In this way, you can grab a really strong grip on that subject. If you're someone like me who really suffers to recall during an exam, then this next technique is for you. That can be a really game changer, because that's what I have learned during my journey. That is active recall. What we usually do is we study passively from page to page and then move on to next topic. But stop yourself for a minute. After studying a topic, just close your notes, take a blank page and write it down whatever you can recall. Start from the epidemiology, introduction, pathogenesis, diagnosis, treatment, complications, emergency, etc. Whatever you have read, just write it down without opening notes, because by doing this, you are really pushing your brain harder to recall from your long-term area whatever you have read. And unless your brain is really burnt out and really finding it hard to achieve, then open your notes and find out the missing points and then add those missing points and then paste that page in front of that topic. It helps you in 2 types. First of all, it helps you in active recall, and it helps your brain to push harder and to extract that memory from a long-term area. Second, by doing this, you have given yourself a concise notes. So whenever you revise next time, you don't have to go through those 5 or 6 pages again. Just by going through that one page, you are done with that topic. And last but not the least, be so much driven towards your goal that you are pulled towards your goal instead of pushed by motivation. Discipline is far more better than motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but what stays throughout along is discipline. Even if you're feeling bad or sad or heartbroken, just do not break your discipline. If you're sad, then study. If you're happy, then study. If you're ill, take your medication, do rest and then study. If you are tired, then take a break and then study. Because discipline is what really gives you the efficiency and takes you towards your goal. Take care of yourself. Bye and thank you.